Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between. I am the Angry Gentleman. Welcome to the video. Alright, so today we are making meatloaf. Now, for those of you who only have the 2 or 3 brain cells, what you do is you get your trusty rusty bread tin. Then you season some meat and you put it in there. Then you bake it like it's bread. So it looks like a loaf of meat. A meatloaf. You understand? You understand? No? Okay, go fuck yourself. Anyway, today we're making meatloaf. Get a bowl. Chuck your meat in there. You'll sing when I tell you to. You want to chuck your meat into the bowl. I'm using about 3 pounds, give or take. You're going to want some Italian, a little bit of grill mates hamburger, and I do mean just a little bit, some black pepper, some onion powder, can't go wrong with garlic salt, ground cumin, chili powder, only a little bit, and just a dash of crushed red peppers. Now this is a meatloaf, so if you have some breadcrumbs, which I forgot to get out, you're going to want to add maybe a third, 4th cup of it. You don't want too much of it, is my point. So I guess I'll show you guys a little bit of what I'm doing once I get all the seasonings in there. But it really isn't that complicated. It's seasoned beef baked into a loaf. It's meatloaf. I don't know what you want from me other than the simplest explanation I could possibly give. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so you're gonna want just a little bit of breadcrumbs. Fair amount of pepper. Just a dash of crushed red pepper. Go back because you feel like you didn't add enough pepper. Just want a little bit of chili powder. Maybe a little too much pepper. Some onion powder. A little bit of the grill mates. Basically want equal parts of this to your crushed red pepper, give or take. Then you want your Italian. Your garlic salt. Some cumin. You can really season it to taste at this point, but I've shown you guys the ratio that I do it. So, yeah, that's about it for seasonings and breadcrumbs. If you feel like you need it, maybe just a little bit more, but not too much more. Then after that, you want to kind of shake it together. Like you're tossing some shrimp. Or maybe some diced chicken. Nice uniform color. Some little bits here and there. Then you just want to add your meat on top, and you want to knead it like dough. Alright, so it's around this time you're going to want to preheat your oven to 350. Now that we have all the meat and the seasonings and the breadcrumbs in the bowl, you want to knead it like dough for about 10 to 15 minutes, give or take. You want to make sure you have it nice and mixed up. To make sure it has the right texture. And to make sure the seasonings and the breadcrumbs get everywhere. Now, I'm not going to do it all on screen, otherwise this video is going to be like an hour long. So, I guess, just like this. What you want to do is you want to press it down, lift it up, turn it. You can turn it halfway, all the way, whatever, and repeat. You want to do that for about 10-15 minutes. It's going to give it a really, really nice texture. I guess I'll just show you guys the final product. I'm realizing now I might need a second tin. I have a little more beef than I thought I did. We will see when we get to that, though. On to the next step. Yeah, so just you kind of want to fold it over. It's hard to do with my left hand. I'm right-handed. God damn it. Just want to like punch it deep in. Kind of turn it over. It's easier with two hands. You want to make sure you get it like really deep in there and like knead it like actual dough. I will dismantle you if you keep dripping. All right, so loaf in tin. I'm surprised I did not need another tin actually. Preheated. I would recommend doing this about 15-20 minutes. And then taking out, letting some of the grease drain. And then I'm going to put 2 or 3 little slices of butter on top to reintroduce the fat as the rest of it cooks. Then you're going to want to do that for another, if you did 15, 20, if you did 20, 15. And then for the last 5 minutes, you want to pour some marinara on top. We'll get to that in a second. All right, so 15 minutes left. Well, not technically. It'll be 15 minutes when you put it back in. I've dumped out all the butter and grease, so it should just be the meat in there and whatever's like trapped inside. Now I'm just gonna spoon some marinara over it, put in for another 15 minutes, and then it should be fully cooked and ready to be eaten. And it should be delicious. See, not too much. You can kind of see it through the sauce. Just want enough on there that it'll form a nice crust. I like my stuff with no pink whatsoever, So I put it back in for another 15 minutes. You guys don't have to if you guys don't care. I do care. So screw you. Now that it's done cooking, as you can tell, I've drained the grease once again. And to make sure it's not sitting in it. Look at how nicely that cooked. Very nice. Now I'm just going to give it a little bit of time to cool and we'll dig in. But as for you losers, this is mine. Go make your own. This is Angry Gentleman, signing out.